The mental capacity gap is the true dividing line between the wealthy and the poor. The way you're feeling and thinking impacts every aspect of your life. Your health, your riches, and your happiness. To soar to high financial heights, it helps to keep a positive frame of mind. Having a positive outlook on life helps you let go of harmful thoughts and feelings like worry, rage, self-pity, revenge, resentment, and envy. By giving in to these feelings, you are squandering your precious time and resources, which when used properly, results in the accomplishment of worthwhile and desirable objectives. If you want to get ahead quickly on the road to prosperity and success, you must not give negative thoughts and emotions even a little bit of room in your mind. Your entire language, mental, emotional, behavioral, and overall makeup must be consistently optimistic. When you keep a positive frame of mind, pleasant feelings like love, peace, harmony, gratitude, prosperity, and hope permeate your entire being. Your life will change for the better when you make maintaining a positive mental attitude a priority. When influential people want to spend time with you, you'll be able to take advantage of the many opportunities that will open for you. Living with a positive mental attitude will help you adopt the optimistic outlook on life, which is highly regarded to be the major characteristic of those who achieve great success in life. Wear your positive attitude in your sleeve and maintain an upbeat and optimistic demeanor. Carry yourself with great pride and self-belief, perform each task with conviction and your head held high. Instead of worrying on the challenges that lie ahead, you welcome these challenges and maintain an attitude of eternal optimism and remarkable confidence. Instead of worrying about being sick, focus on how lucky you are to have the possibility of good health in many years to come. Imagine health and energy instead of setback and demise. Envision your own personal triumphs and achievements. Flip your perspective from impossible to possible, and shift your mindset from pessimism to optimism right now. Instead of fretting and hesitating, try to have an upbeat and assured attitude. You should fill your thoughts with optimistic anticipation. Substitute a relentless drive and unwavering confidence in your abilities in place of the emotions of dread and self-doubt. The distinction between the wealthy and the poor, the successful and the failed, the fortunate and the unlucky can be boiled down to one thing: a person's frame of mind. Our responses to challenges and opportunities are shaped by the way we think about them. The rich tend to display positive mental attitudes on a regular basis, whereas the poor tend to display negative ones, often subconsciously. To illustrate, picture a wealthy mind and a poor mind standing side by side on the side of the road as a shiny new car races by. They watch an expensive car driven by a wealthy executive as it turns around the bend in the road. Dejectedly, the negative mind shrugs his shoulders, shakes his head, and mutters to himself, "That's something I can't afford, so it's not something I could have." Because of his negative outlook and train of thinking, he is unable to go within himself for answers to his problems, wants, and desires, thereby shutting off his mind's intellectual, spiritual, and emotional capacities. Whereas the wealthy mind shakes his head enthusiastically and muses, "I'll absolutely go for that," he is clearly very interested in this possibility. "No way can I pay for that, but how do I get there?" His abundance of resources, combined with a "nothing is impossible" mentality, allow him to effortlessly produce ideas and explore options for realizing his ambitions. With that example serving as a backdrop, he was able to focus all of his mental, spiritual, and emotional energy on achieving his goals and objectives. Now, let's take a little trip to see how the rich mind differs from the poor mind. The wealthy mind considers alternatives. The disadvantaged brain imagines impossible scenarios. The rich mind wonders how it can be accomplished, whereas the poor mind already assumes it can't. The wealthy mind wants to know, "How can I obtain that?" And, "I can't" is not something they will allow their brain to explore. The wealthy mind is always on the lookout for new possibilities. The fragile brain perceives danger at every turn and seeks to avoid it at all costs. My feeble brain looks at Goliath and concludes, "He's too large, I can't kill him." The wealthy person's brain sees Goliath and thinks, "He's too huge for me to miss." The poor mind perceives an impediment where the rich one sees an opportunity. Those with a rich mind concentrate on coming up with new ways to make money to satisfy their expanding demands and requirements. In order to make ends meet, impoverished minds have learned to constantly deny themselves and make do with less. Overall, it's important to remember that there are always two sides to every story. Some of us see more of the bright side when presented with the same situation as others, while others of us see more of the dark side. To put it simply, some have a more positive outlook on life than others do. Whether we have a rich mind or a poor mind, whichever one dominates our thoughts, and thus our actions and behaviors. What we make of every given scenario depends on the way we've been thinking about the world ever since we were kids. It's something we feel on the inside, with the outside environment only reflecting that feeling. What sort of outlook do you have, exactly? Which best describes your mental outlook? The wealthy or the impoverished? Are you hoping for the best or expecting the worst? Just remember that your thoughts create your reality, and that you are in charge of your life at this very second. A positive mental attitude is a powerful habit. A force that pulls you towards your goals in life, allowing you to build a new bright destiny of your choosing. The law of mental causation states that whatever you focus on grows, so do the people, places, and things in your life that you need to make it a reality. Favorable or unfavorable, prosperous or impoverished. Therefore, it is essential that you train your mind to think in a way that brings about good outcomes. You can do this by training your brain to ignore destructive thoughts like hate, envy, self-pity and vengeance and instead focus on more productive ones. What you put into your mind is what you get out of life. Your worldly journey is shaped by the way you think about it. Yes, your outlook dictates how far you'll get in life. Positive thinking brings rewards, while pessimism leads to failure. Living your life with a positive mental attitude allows you to send forth positive, enriched thoughts to form into your universe. You've gained a fresh perspective on the world that places you squarely in the driver's seat on the road to greater happiness, health, and prosperity, and you're attracting like-minded people and experiences back to you as a result. Remember, the same boiling water that softened the potato hardens the egg. So it's never about the circumstances, it's about what you are made of. For more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.